Hi everyone, I'm Shannon. This is Kevin, and we are the parents to Addie and Olivia. Addie is our almost 9-year-old who lives in the clouds. We lost her at about 24 weeks pregnant. She was stillborn to a partial placenta abruption. And then we have Olivia, who is our almost 8-year-old. That is Earthside, is our little rainbow. This is the 8th year of Addie's Angels on Earth donation drive. Over the past 7 years, collectively, we've donated about $45,000 worth of supplies to a local hospital, as well as our in-home supply of stock that we can send out for rainbow and angel bag ordering. So we're very, very excited to have the donation drive again this year. Thank you to everybody who's donated in the past, and we're hoping to keep adding to that this year as well. Some new things for this year. We did reach out to a friend that works in the NICU at the hospital that we donate to, and we're going to get some supplies for them as well. Some hand casting hearts. One thing that I think is really cool is they requested flannel hearts that can go in with the newborns to get the scent of mom and dad, and then mom and dad also have the scent of the baby. So one of our mamas from last year who made some rainbow baby gowns is going to work on that with her kids this summer and make a plethora of little flannel hearts for the NICU. So we're very excited about that. The candles were also a big hit last year. We're actually going to up those this year. So we have a mama who made them last year that's also going to make them again this year. So there's a lot of supplies for those as well. But one thing that I'm kind of excited for, we always like to try to do something a little bit different each year. So this year we've added some supplies, as I'm calling as the just because days. As we've learned, and I'm sure most of you who have lost anyone in your life, you know that grief is really just waves, right? You have some days that are worse than others, and it gets worse on important days, you know, as we approach Addie's birthday, as we approach what would have been her birthday, just really those big days where you want that extra remembrance, that extra support. So we found a few things that we're calling our just because days. We're going to have those in stock for you to order as well. One thing is, it was just called a pocket hug. So it's just this little coin that we can send out to people. It's just a nice reminder of, hey, I'm thinking about you. We know things are tough, but we're here for you. So I'm really excited about that. Just a new little element, and that really can be utilized for anybody going through grief. We're not gonna say no if you're missing somebody or you're sending it for love and it wasn't necessarily an infant loss. We're really here to support anybody through their grief journey. What else am I missing? Anything else new this year?
I don't think so. No, same locations for donating, or
Yep.
PayPal, Venmo, and the wish list on Amazon.
Yep, we're working on finalizing the wish list. It should be good. We'll check back. We might be adding things throughout the month. It really just depends on what other things the hospital thinks of or we get requests for. But as of right now, there is over 800 items on that wish list for over $13,000 worth of donations needed to buy everything. So that's our goal. Our goal is always to empty that wish list. The same thing otherwise is we'll accept donations via PayPal, Venmo, cash, check, really any way we'll accept those donations. So if there's a way that you don't see us support and you want to go that way, feel free to reach out to either Kevin or I, or through the Addie's Angels page, and we can definitely get that taken care of.
Where do we find links?
Links will be posted. We'll post it with this video. We'll also have QR codes this year that we can scan if that's easier. But like anything, we're going to be really vocal and present on the Facebook page for the month of June. It gets a little overboard, but really, please, this is us asking and begging for you to really like those posts, comment if you want to. The algorithm kind of messed with us a little bit last year. And we had some people who have been really active with our group not see anything until the end of the month. So we really want to try to avoid that. So I know that it gets to be a little bit much seeing all the posts all the time, but our ask from literally us asking is please just take the time to like those or make a comment just to keep the algorithm alive and active and those posts present for everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's it though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everybody who's donated. We've made such great connections with so many of you. There's a lot of you on this page now that have gotten items from the hospital or from us. I encourage you to pay it forward. There's a lot of other people in need, so please donate so we can keep funding those. And don't forget that you can order at any point for those angel or rainbow bags. Mm-hmm. Whether you've donated or not. You know, we definitely appreciate the donations when those are ordered, but we're not going to say no if that order form comes in. So please remember that's out there, and that's also linked on the Facebook page. if you have any questions, you know where to find us. And I'm really excited for this and hope for another great year. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.